Today I'm going to be talking about teaching and critical thinking in the era of AI and why education itself must evolve. Education is currently at a crossroads. For over a century now, our classrooms have followed the same fundamental structure that students memorize information, take tests to prove they remember it, and move on to the next topic. This approach worked in the past when information was scarce and recall was a valuable skill, but today, we live in a world where AI can generate entire essays in seconds, summarize complex texts, and even analyze data more efficiently than the pros. If students have access to all this information at their fingertips, then as teachers, what exactly should we be teaching them? The answer is not more memorization. The future, I believe, belongs to those who can think critically, interpret complex ideas, and ask the right questions. The problem is that we're still preparing students for a world that no longer exists. Many schools ban AI outright rather than teaching students how to use it responsibly. Writing assignments and exams still tend to test recall over reasoning. Graduates are still entering the workforce without the skills that employers actually need, such as the ability to evaluate, problem solve, and apply knowledge in unpredictable situations. If we don't shift our focus as teachers, we risk creating a generation of students who can use AI but don't know how to think beyond it and are thus trapped by it. So, what's the alternative? Education must evolve from memorization-based learning into interpretation-based learning. Instead of testing students whether they can repeat information, we should focus on how well they can analyze and apply it. This means teaching students how to critique AI-generated content. What's accurate? What is biased? What might be misleading? It also means shifting assessments away from write a 5-paragraph essay on this topic type of assignments to something more like use AI to draft an essay, then critique and improve its argument. It means designing coursework that mirrors real-life decision-making, where students aren't just consuming the knowledge, but they're actively challenging it and responding to it. The goal isn't to fight AI, it's to teach students how to use it and to critically think alongside it. The workforce has already changed. 90% of businesses are adopting AI tools in one way or another, and top employers are no longer hiring based just on what you know. They care about how well you can analyze, problem solve, and apply your knowledge in a dynamic way. AI will not replace people who think critically, but it will likely replace those who only follow instructions. Education, then, should be about training students to be the ones asking the important questions, not just repeating answers that AI can also generate in half a second. So, the future of education isn't about banning AI. Schools, universities, and businesses all need to work to embrace this new way of learning, one that values analysis over memorization, creativity over regurgitation, and adaptability over routine. In the AI era, the best thinkers will rise, and those who rely only on AI will probably be left behind. So the question isn't whether AI will change education, it's already changed. The question is whether or not we will evolve fast enough to keep up with it and to serve our students. Thanks.